Take three.
Hello, my name is Lashawn Harris, and I'm a student of Fresno Pacific University, and I'm going to be interviewing Tony Jones about leadership. Tony Jones has her bachelor's degree in business management and a minor in human resource management, and she has been in leadership for about 2 years now. And I have a couple questions for Tony. First of all, I would like to thank Tony for having her here today, for letting me interview her today.
Not a problem.
And I have a couple questions that I need to ask you. Okay, my first question is about leadership. What are the greatest struggles of leadership for you?
The greatest struggles of leadership, I would say, is dealing with diversity. There's a lot of different personality types, a lot of different people from different backgrounds, which makes up diversity. And so I would say that that's probably one of the most, I wouldn't say that it's extremely difficult, but it is a challenge. Just, dealing with different people, again, the different cultures, the different personality types. There's, you can't treat one person as you would treat another. There's certain ways that that any manager or any leader would have to speak to each individual person because they're so unique and so different. And so I would pretty much say that that's probably the biggest challenge.
Oh, okay, great. So what is the greatest joys of being in leadership?
The joys in leadership would be, for me, is just really getting to know the employees and or those who I am supervising or managing, and seeing their growth in the workforce, and just seeing them progress and excel at their specific job.
And also having the employees being able to come to you to...
Absolutely, that also, and having them to be able to come and confide in me when they may have any issues, whether it be at home or whether it be at work. They can come to me, and knowing that I will, treat them with respect, and anything that's being told to me is in strict confidence, and knowing that I can handle. I'd be able to make the necessary changes in order to make them comfortable, or just to get whatever the issue is solved.
Right. So how have you prepared yourself for leadership?
I would say I prepared myself for leadership just by modeling after other leaders that I've seen in my life, as far as in the workforce, and being not at manager status, but being managed, seeing great leadership and seeing, hey, that's what I want to do. This
So
is
you've
how
seen
I want to be.
others
Yeah, because
being an example to you.
I've seen great leaders, and I've seen not so great leadership, and so having the opportunity to experience both, and seeing what's great leadership, and seeing how employees react to those who are great leaders. Just maybe take in some of that information and also apply it as well, and also having a mentor who was a supervisor, or have grown into upper level management, and just having that specific source that I can go to and ask questions, and get some responses and some feedback from.
Okay. So being that you are in leadership, what would you like your legacy to be?
I'd like my legacy, well, I want to be known for someone who just really cared and was really genuinely concerned about the employee or those who I've managed. It's important that when these individuals, when they come to work, that they're happy, that they have good work-life balance, and that they're okay at home as well as at work. And so I really want to be known for someone who just really genuinely cared and was concerned
Caring and compassionate
about what was going on in their lives.
So what skills are most important to you in leadership?
Problem solving skills is extremely important.
Critical, yes.
Problem solving is definitely important. Dealing with multiple personalities, you have to be able to problem solve, and organizational skills is definitely important. multitasking, because there's always a lot to do when you're in leadership, in the leadership role. Um, yeah, I would say that conflict management is definitely one of the most important roles.
So, what are the important relational issues in leadership, considering like with peers and subordinates and supervisors?
Some of the there's quite a bit or quite a few relational issues that one may encounter in work, and one being having friends on the same job and having them or sometimes it becomes an issue when you're working with a friend and they don't know how to separate the job versus the friend outside of work.
Yes.
And learning how to have a strictly business relationship. Work is work, home is home. Anything outside of work is fine. Does not come into the work. So
Okay.
yeah, that can be one of the big issues there.
And my last question to you is, how did you develop strengths of those around you?
Just trial and error. Trial and error. In order to develop anything, I think we definitely have to be tried in some area in order to gain that experience and say, for next time. So next time something happens, you can assess what happened last time and then perfect it later on. But
So basically, it's like learning from, I wouldn't say mistakes, but learning from things that you have done.
right.
And then
And
just
saying, what can I
getting
do? What
better
can I
at
do to
it
perfect
and to
this?
improve on
Right.
it.
And at the same time, you can go to to others who have been in leadership roles and and inquire about certain things. But there's nothing like having your own personal experience and being able to develop
And
based
being
off
able
of
to
that.
share that with others as well.
Absolutely.
All right, Tony, I want to thank you for this interview. It went great. And that's the end of the interview, and thank you for watching.